small, weak, pathetic, undeserving of a quick death.
Perhaps, but it is an earthen creature, a non-threat. However, it does not live in solitude. It is a beast of a herd, which only means...
More prey! This little sheepy had such delicious blood. Tell us what you know, lion. How many sheeples will we feast on?
None, aside from this little one. Sheep are merely passive creatures. Rarely do they fight. Humans care for the beasts. They will look for this one. It's only a matter of time.
More fight! I will tear their limbs from their body, feast on their entrails, and wear their skin as a trophy.
I won't be on the receiving end of your trophy stink. Let us gore and feed on the pathetic ones. Leave the remnants to rot.
You bicker like children, disagreeing over trophies of sheep and human alike. Have you both fallen so far?
Perhaps something more worth our time. Let us find the grandest warrior of this plain. Challenge them for the rule of these lands.
Yes. I like this idea. I will brandish the armor of this grand champion. Sour the memory of their existence.
Quiet. One approaches. Perhaps this is your grand champion, coming to fight us.
Come, champion. Bring your best.
Is this the fight you two truly want? This one is much more whelp than champion.
Yes. Pathetic. The bitter tartars would consume this one in mere moments.
I don't know what to do.
Human, say your piece. Then we will decide your fate. I have nothing to say to you, monster. Had you said it without quivering and shaking the words apart, I might have respected it a little. I am giving you the opportunity to speak. A rare gift for most who come across us. But we also spent the last hour washing blood from our fur and scales. We do not need the extra work, for that is all you are. So I will ask you again. Speak, human.
This one wants to slay the beast of the hills, reclaim lost property.
Weak human. Soft human. I want to fight them.
Well, that's that then. I wish you luck in this battle, human. Take as much time to steel yourself. We are ready when you are. get your fill, bull?
No.
This one can't hold a sword properly. No real fight to be had.
Human, I commend your bravery, if not stupidity. But we simply could have killed you. I bite harder than two mountains colliding. My claws are sharper than a frostbitten blade.
My horns have pierced all thorns, demons and devils. Your blood would taint their world.
My fangs pierce the world itself. The inlaid venom flattens gods and titans alike.
Killing you is no feat. Our mercy is. But you do not come under your own edict. Where did you come from?
Kill you for the information. Oh, I've got a better idea.
I could have torn bits off, made them speak.
Too slow, bull. But when does that ever change? Human, quit looking so scared. We haven't sentenced you to death. The concoction Snake put in you merely makes you speak the truth.
I can't wait to tear all the little truths out of you.
Not now. I want to know where they came from, and presumably where the sheep came from. That's quite the distance.
Fluffy one, walk far.
The human came far too. How disappointing.
We're too limited like this. Split?
Split.
Titan split! Freedom. I will head to the village. Don't torture them without me.
I'm sleeping. I finally don't have to deal with both your stink.
Back in my own legs. My own chest. You two do whatever. I'll spend time with our new guest.
Don't tell him, lion. But you don't smell. That foul beast carries a heavy waft around him.
Beasts of all origins, forced to be bound together. Human, you are obviously not the highest cut of meat. Worn, scarred leather armor, old rusted tools that break on my mane. It's almost a comedy that you were sent to challenge us. What are your origins? I will sit and listen. I do not want this information to manipulate you. I could just force you to tell me. I am asking of my own volition. I am a learner. So, again, speak. I wish to know your origins, and not just the name of your village and the direction. I want to know about it. The bull will be disappointed when he goes to your village. He hunts grand challengers from any realm in any shape. Farmers and cattle make for poor competition. No. He may be a rampaging beast most of the time, but he is a lazy creature. If he could destroy your whole village in one foul sweep, and he can, then it would be beneath him. Strange. Long-lived creatures tend to have a more nuanced moral compass. A greater, and even in some cases, a lesser understanding of being. We were all earthen creatures once. Separate, strong, but destined for death. The bull was once a slave to a labyrinth, assigned an unfortunate life by choices out of his control, given death because of his existence. Tales say being slain like a pig for slaughter is a mercy to his being. The snake is unknown to me. Untold centuries bound together, a shared body and mind at points. And yet, I know no more about it than you. Only one thing screamed as I test its mind. Royalty. As for myself, I was once the scourge of Chimera, hunter of plains and beasts alike. Now, I return to my homeland being barren, and Chimera, naught but ruins. How was I killed? An unfair trial. Weapons would glance off my skin. Arrows and rocks shatter on impact. But broad strength is enough to break a beast. A labor, they call it. An execution, more promptly. Tartarus claimed our souls and bodies, from which we were forced into the construct you saw before. An amalgamation of bodies. We were created to rival all combatants in the grand coliseums of the underworld. An archdevil used all the infernal magic it had to bind us together. A very, very self-indulgent move. Egotistical. Thinking we would be grateful for our new strength and powers. It never considered that we would hate it. But we were new to our body. We mastered ourselves over the eons spent fighting, culminating in our peak position, Tartarus's fear. Meaningless to us. We'd nothing of value here, aside from the bull. His love for fighting can be found on any plane, though. And, well, when you've killed all the competition, it tends to make it a bit hard to find any more thrilling fights. We met with our creator, our master. It wished to congratulate us. We tore them to sunder. With the powers infused in us, We absorbed all it had to give. Not that there was much left of that at this point. Now, with a simple cleave, my claws would slice through the fabric of reality itself, opening a pathway back home. Imagine my surprise when we return. Dead gods, world powers erased from time and existence. No matter how old you are, the humbling nature of time never ceases to amaze. We seem to not go far without one another. We may not get along, but we know the cost of separation. We've died once before and clawed our way back. But I see it best not to test this godless realm's sense of death. Our interests are as different as our appearances, though. I am happy to rest, relax, enjoy my freedom, and learn. Old and wise. Those are the labels I wish to be granted. Not primal, not scourge, not monster. Bull will fight for the rest of his days. There's no getting around that. His fulfillment, well, he used to relish in accomplishments, grand victories. He just thinks of the next fight, if it comes to it. Me and Snake will end him. A world with a controlled bull can exist, but one with reckless abandon, well, my resting and relaxing will probably come at the cost of his actions. Much like the creature itself, I cannot say what Snake wants, and I must leave it at that. Speculation drives fear, anxiety. Nothing good comes from suspecting the ones you trust. I have talked much. And frankly, that was therapeutic. I've only had enemies and these two to talk to for an incalculable time. But I would love more than to just talk and be free of my stresses. I wish to learn, and you will teach. You think you do not have valuable information? What have you spent your life doing, human? Mundane or not, I don't care. I want to know. So, please, tell me. Farming sheep and baking bread. Good. I know nothing of it. Sit. Teach me. I will listen.